Hello everybody and welcome back to White Screen, the video game, also known as the loading screen that I've just very quickly closed my old recording and started this one up. So if you missed the mission briefing, we're breaching the Russian missile launch base to stop them from killing everybody with the nukes. And the mission briefing was end of last episode again because I can't seem to remember to hit pause at the end of these matches. Or not matches, campaign missions.
Alright, let's move.
No fighting in the war room. I get that reference.
Captain Price, this is 5 Delta 6.
If you don't, I mean, what the hell, man? It's classic.
Base security, over. Roger, Delta 6. We're right above you in the fence. Watch your fire. Copy that, sir.
Внимание! Войска противника вошли в базу! Я повторяю, войска противника вошли в базу!
Captain Price, 2 Yankee 6 reporting in. We're meeting with heavy resistance in the south wing. They've locked down our access point over here, over. Roger, Yankee 6. Regroup with Team 2 and help them gain control of base security, over. Roger that, sir. We're pulling back to regroup with Team 2. Yankee 6 out. Captain Price, we're sending your team the abort codes you'll need to auto-destruct the missiles in flight. You have 15 minutes before those missiles reach the eastern seaboard, over. Copy that.
But, no pressure, right?
Вражеские войска вступили в вагон врага! Отражение на управление врага!
I can shoot guns at people. I figured it was probably there. Wait, hold on. No. If it was a W1200 or WS1200, whatever it is, I would have taken it, but the auto shotty just feels like cheating. .5 minutes to save the world. No big deal, right?
Под угрозой место хранилища.
Yep,
Войска
12 minutes. Not that big a deal.
место допуска. Отвечайте дверь. Вот комнат. Внимание! Начат основной запуск. Третий шестой шаг. Обеспечьте все ракетные позиции. Подача горючего отделена.
Sir, what's going on? What are they saying? They started a bloody countdown. Sakaya's gonna launch the remaining missiles. Keep moving.
Man, where's Sean Connery when you need him? I bet these things don't react well to bullets. If you didn't get that reference, I mean, come on!
Ракетные координаты запрограммированы.
Go, go, go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Move, move.
2, 1. Зажигание. Запуск завершен.
Captain Price, this is Gas.
Guys, we're in position. Open the outer door to launch control.
Roger, we're on it. Stand by. Almost there. Got it. Door's coming online now.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Guys, can't you make it open faster?
Negative, sir. But you can try pulling it if it makes you feel better. Cheeky bastard.
That's
We
just a
got 10
hole.
minutes left.
Nope.
Team 3, what's your status? Over. Team 3 in position at the southeast side of the launch control room, standing by. Are you at the far wall? Over. Affirmative. Preparing to breach. Soap, plant the explosives. Go. Go, go, go! Moving in.
Well, that's friendly.
Clear. Soap, enter the codes. We'll watch for enemy reinforcements.
Gonna push the buttons on the strangely American
Stand by
keyboard.
for confirmation. Stand by. Stand by. Bravo 6, all warheads have been confirmed destroyed in flight. We got a ton of debris, but most of it's landing in the ocean.
Sir, check the security feed. It's the can. He's taking off.
Captain Price, this is Gaz at the security station. They came in by trucks. I'm thinking we can use all of these to get the hell out of here. I'm sending you the coordinates to the vehicle depot. Roger that. We'll meet you at the vehicle depot.
Oh, what?
Everyone follow me. Let's go. All teams, this is command. Recommend you exfil from the area immediately. Large numbers of hostile forces are converging on your position. Get out of there now.
We got company! Enemy reinforcements moving in!
We're taking some fire up here at the vehicle depot. Where the hell are you guys?
We're coming up the lift. Stand by.
You know, sir, I wouldn't mind getting a shot at Takeo.
Yeah, we'll get in line, mate. Leave him find out first. All right, get in the trucks. Let's go.
You heard the man. Move!
Alright, and now we hop in a bunch of trucks to go very fast along a highway.
Primary exfil point has been compromised. Proceed to secondary extraction south of bridge. Enemy presence substantial.
It's just too hot, man. But room temperature? Please, a beer should be ice cold.
A lager, maybe, or a glass of water like you drink, and a pint of stout.
I'm gonna have to school y'all both when we get back stateside.
Yeah, well, either way, we're stopping in London first. And I'm buying.
Well, at least the world didn't end. Hit it. Hang on! Enemy truck, 6 o'clock! Light plate, Bravo 6. What mistakes on our helicopter, Not good enough, light plate. We'll be getting it. Truck moving up to the left!
The bridge isn't gonna hold. Move, move, move!
It's about to collapse! Get your ass out of there! This is Bravo 5. We are under heavy attack on the highway bridge. On map grid. 244 352. Request helicopter taxi. Over.
How does this guy have an M60 for?
Useless wake up! Yes, give me a shit, man. I'm not paying this. That's it, right! We're on our own, sir!
Come on, reload faster, please.
Bloody good to hear from you, mate! Take us about to blow! Move!
No, Griggs, you were only good for blocking me inside of rooms. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
You are going to be alright, my friend. Мы нашли здесь одного оставшегося в живых! Заберите его отсюда! Быстро, давай! Мы должны доставить его в госпиталь немедленно!
Something in Russian.
The Russian government released a statement today confirming a series of nuclear missile tests in central Russia. Although world leaders were quick to denounce the action, Russian officials maintain that the missile tests fell well within established UN protocols. No comment was received from the ultra-nationalist party, where rumors of a possible leadership struggle have just begun to surface. In other news, the search for a ship lost in the Bering Strait due to a major storm has been called off.
I like that little bit at the end there. All right, so that's Modern Warfare Remastered. I think it's. All right, so I'm not going to watch through the credits, and I'm not going to play through the Mile High mission. It's you fight it through an airplane and you kill some people. It's great. If you want to watch it, I think there's a Modern Warfare 3 mission that does that too. So look forward to that. I'm guessing by Friday because I'm blowing through these games like nobody's business. But yeah, this is it's been really interesting to play through the whole game cover to cover again. That's for sure. Especially scenes like the nuke scene. Like I had replayed it since I had played the actual game through, but it's that scene is always very powerful, and there's a lot of if I had to say one failing of the Modern Warfare series of games is that there's no real overarching theme beyond the kind of, I mean, if you want to read into it, there's all kinds of, war is bad and, that kind of generic stuff, but there's no real consistent theme to these games. And the Modern Warfare games are by far the most generic of the Call of Duties. Most, except for maybe World at War, and it's probably the reason I really don't like it. Because not only is there not an interesting story, because at least Modern Warfare 2 and 3 kind of get into more of an interesting, hey, World War III's kind of happening sort of plot to them, which is very interesting. And there are certain segments of 2 and especially 3 that I very much enjoy to still. But World at War doesn't have its own unique theme or its own unique story. It's just a World War II game. It's probably one of the reasons why I don't like replaying it all that much. But either way, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, no, it's been fun playing through this one. I look forward to playing through Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for you guys, along with all of the others. I've been thinking, I'm kind of going back and forth about playing Titanfall 2 as well after I play Infinite Warfare. Because Infinite Warfare is going to be the last game, and Titanfall 2 came out roughly the same time. and with vaguely similar themes. But at the same time, Infinite Warfare didn't quite execute those themes. Actually, no, sorry, I meant to say this. Titanfall 2 didn't execute its theme. I mean, it didn't really have as much of a theme. It was a very interesting story, a very fun game to play. And if anyone was paying attention to my live streams about the time it came out last year, I did play through the entire game in 2 live streams, I believe it was. I think it was about 2.5 hours each, so it's about a 5-hour game. Which would make it about 10 episodes here. But at the same time, I just replayed through it on my own a little while ago, so we'll see how I'm feeling at the end of the series. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. If there are other shooter games that you guys would like me to see play through the single-player campaign of, please suggest them in comments, or, I mean, a lot of people who are going to be watching these know me on Discord and stuff like that. I don't have a Discord channel, I just have a Discord account. I don't give it out, it's just for friends. Maybe, I'm not even talking about that. I'm not going to be popular on YouTube. I've been trying for years, it's never happened. That's not supposed to be depressing, it's just, I don't have an audience, whatever. It's fine, I play these for fun. But yeah, it's just find some way to get in contact with me, suggest other shooters you'd like to see after Call of Duty is done. I will be very upfront, and I will say I'm probably not going to play Battlefield. Battlefield 3 for sure is still super clunky and uses the that browser thing to play its it's just a pain in the ass. Is it a solid campaign? Yes. Is there are a lot of interesting stuff for me to talk about regarding it? Also yes. But no, it's too much of a hassle to get going. I don't have it installed. I don't feel like taking the time to install it. And Battlefield 4 is pretty generic, all things considered, even though it is pretty fun. I don't know. Battlefield 4 felt a little bit like it was trying a bit too hard to be a little edgy at times. So, putting aside the Battlefield games, if there are any other shooters you guys would like to see me play, recommend them below. I mean, I've got quite a few shooters. I can't really buy any new ones, but hey, if they're out there, let me know. We'll take a look. And thank you all for joining me for what is essentially part 1 of the Master series. There's like 11 games in this series. I did the math, and assuming each Call of Duty is a... let me see if I can... No, I can't pull it up yet. Assuming each Call of Duty is roughly a 5-hour game, and I'd say most of them are 5 to 6 hours in single player, assuming I don't like colossally screw something up and manage to have to replay it. The games should take about 5 hours, and assuming that that's a half hour per episode, which obviously it's not. You guys have seen how many times I've not been able to keep that plan going. Sorry, losing my train of thought again. Yes, so 5 hours a game, 11 Call of Duty games I'm going to be playing. It's 55 hours of content. And assuming a half-hour episode per, I mean, obviously we haven't done that, but assuming a half-hour episode per, that's 110 episodes. Which to me is just incredible. It's like, I'm going to be putting out so much freaking content. And the funny thing is like, I'm actually looking forward to it. I've never looked forward to playing games this much because I genuinely have fun playing the Call of Duty games. I mean, yes, there's a few missions that annoy me. The inevitable forced stealth missions that are somewhat prominent, usually midway through each major Call of Duty release, are always a bit of a pain in the ass. But all things considered, I do enjoy these games, and I hope that I get to show people else why I enjoy them, especially because I know that as the games have gone on, many people have stopped playing the campaigns or simply haven't played them, or as the popularity of Call of Duty has kind of started to drop off with some groups after Modern Warfare 2, really, I know that some people stop playing the game. So that's really why I'm doing this project, I want to call it, project series, whatever you want to call it, madness, dementia, something like that. I'm sure that there are many words people would use to describe what this project is. But I hope everyone's enjoying it, and I do hope to be able to show people that the Call of Duty games do have a very good story for what they are, and especially when we get to some of the later games that were often kind of decried as not being very good. I'm really looking forward to going through Ghosts for this. Because Ghosts has one of my favorite campaigns. But but I'm looking forward to showing people that these games are better than they either remember or better than they, just kind of assumed. Because I know a lot of people don't play the single player of these games. I know that there's a significant portion of people who do. Obviously, is why there's so much outcry about Black Ops 4 not having a single player. But at the same time, I know that there is a group of people who don't play these campaigns or haven't played them or simply don't own the games anymore. I mean, a lot of these games came out years ago or are on consoles or computers that people just don't have and don't have the time to use. So hopefully this series provides that for them. I've been rambling for a couple of minutes now. I do apologize. I have a tendency to do that. I'm just going to wrap this up here and hope to have Modern Warfare 2 started up very, very soon. So thank you again all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.